As cargo flights leave Kaliningrad, air defense systems disappear.
Here's a summary of the article.
Bellingcat has found a marked change at 2 air defense sites in synthetic aperture radar imagery since the reported cargo flights, indicating that at least some of Russia's S-400 batteries have indeed been moved away from their previous locations in the Kaliningrad region. Using the points indicated in the file, 10 air defense radar and missile sites were inspected for change in November using Sentinel-1 Saudi Riyal imagery. These points aligned with 2 radars and a row of launchers of an S-400 air defense system as seen on satellite imagery from October 2022. Systems like the S-400 are easily recognizable in imagery hosted on public mapping services like Google Earth due to their size. Location A before, SAR imagery from dates in October 2023. After, Sentinel-1 imagery from dates in November 2023. Location B before, SAR imagery from dates in October 2023. After, Sentinel-1 imagery from dates in November 2023. From this imagery, it appears plausible that air defense systems at locations A and B may account for at least some of the increase in heavy military cargo flights going in and out of Kaliningrad. However, this cannot be determined for certain and the contents of these flights cannot be determined without additional information.
This post received a score of 3,100, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Russia must have very few of these units if they are forced to relocate one like this.
Well, there are also 100% sure that evil NATO would never actually attack Kralovec, because we got other things to do, so they're free to relocate them as they wish.
Which is also indirectly Russia admitting that NATO is not an enemy that wants to take over Russian territory.
They relocated assets from various borders with NATO months ago. This is more of the same and confirms once again that all of their claims about having security interests and needing buffer zones have always been nonsense.
Apparently, there's next to nothing left of the long-standing military forces near the Norway border. Men and equipment are gone, over a year ago, and not built up again. Border guards in Norway, used to seeing all kinds of activities over the border, reporting that fuck all is going on over there now. Hope it stays that way.
There's basically nothing and no one left manning their border with Finland either, despite promising dire consequences for that country if they tried to join NATO. Russia has committed almost their entire army to Ukraine. Their relocation of rare and high-end air defense systems is a tacit admission that they've lost a lot of hardware in Ukraine and didn't have anything in reserve to send instead.
Norway to Finland? Should we maybe invade a little bit, bro?
But then you own Russian land. That's punishment in itself.
The USSR stole a lot of that land from Finland. Gulf of Finland Islands, Karelian Isthmus, Ladoga Karelia, Sala, Rybashi Peninsula? I wouldn't be totally opposed to returning that land as a matter of justice.
Got to pick up all the trash first.
So, in summary, for the last 15 days, Russia has been attempting to secretly move air defense systems from Kaliningrad to elsewhere. Sounds like Ukraine is kicking their ass and compromising their war posture. ?
At this rate it's only a matter of time before they start breaking out the trebuchets from their museum exhibits.
Or worse, they might start hurling Russian abusive slurs at incoming ordnance.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Bliat.
Fetches Loblaut.
Time for NATO to do a funny and start posturing on Kaliningrad's border.
Do it really funny, with inflatable bounce houses as tanks and an army of clowns.
Don't forget the full military bands playing Entry of the Gladiators.
I almost want to use high school marching bands. Or the music system out of an old carousel. Or bagpipe marching bands.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.